Please click like and subscribe and that little notification bell for the next episode. You know, Holly, I remember this very well because it affected me very deeply. That gigantic cross. How big was that?
It was 190 feet and it was built in 1995.
Wow. You know, and those bronze statues, they represented the 13 stations of the cross that tells the story of the ordeal Jesus Christ went through when he was crucified. Now, Holly, I also remember seeing the replica of the Shroud of Turin.
Yeah, that was the linen burial cloth, which is believed to be the image of Jesus Christ. Martin Wells of Amarillo created the 13 stations of the cross.
The exhibit is very inspirational. So we said a few prayers and we headed off to Phillips 66 station.
Wow, this is the deserted Walkers gas station and store here on Route 66 in Conway. And it's just another ruin of the road. Let's take a little walk around. Really nothing in there. People just store things in there. Roof is coming apart. It's in disrepair.
The Phillips 66 station was on private property. The Bug Ranch is a spin-off of the famous Cadillac Ranch.
And is the second bug ranch besides Henry's Rabbit Ranch.
And how do you know you're in Bug Ranch? Well, you're going to see this. You're going to see the highway. And you get off this highway and you come all the way around and you're going to see this motel sign up here. Motel Cafe. And underneath that, you're going to see all the bugs. Bugs lined up.
Don't do it now.
I think they keep it here so you do it.
Oh, I'm sure. Everybody puts their initials.
And that's for my baby. And this was the store. They used to house whatever they sold. And everybody comes with spray paint around here. And they spray everything on the cars. Everybody does their graffiti. You're expected to here at the Bug Ranch. And we have an abandoned, looks like it's abandoned, Rattlesnake Ranch. And finally, the abandoned Route 66 gas station here.
Down Road 207 towards old Route 66 is another fenced-in ghost town.
It is so sad to see these ruins fenced in to the traveler.
The ghost town's on Route 66 outside of Conway here. They're fenced in now. They're private property, and the owners don't let you go in it and look at the buildings. There's really not much to see. They're all falling apart, and I guess in a few years there'll just be big piles of wood on the ground.
Route 66 is a service road of Route 40 on our way to Amarillo, Texas.
Route 66 splits into an old and older alignment, and we try to stay on the oldest one. Our first stop in Amarillo is the Triangle Motel
That Alan McNeil purchased and is restoring with his mom, Mary Ann.
As you enter Amarillo, you'll see some old iconic signs, especially on Amarillo Avenue, that's full of old iconic stops, and this is one of them. Buster's Cafe and Beer sign. We're with Alan McNeil and in front of the Triangle Motel that's in the middle of being refurbished and brought back to life.
Well, it's been closed down for 30 years. The people that had it just couldn't afford to keep it going after the air base shut down and everything. You know, there just wasn't enough tourism, enough people going by to keep it going. So they just kind of closed it down and used it for storage.
And what inspired you to undertake such a task?
Me and a friend of mine was talking years and years ago about buying an old motel and fixing it up. And I kind of lost contact with him. And then here just 4 years ago, I ran into this place. You know, a friend of mine showed it to me and said, well, they're fixing to tear it down. The city's out here with a dozer. And so we went down to the city and talked to them, and they decided not to tear it down after the National Historic Commission, was it, got together and said, no, you can't tear it down. It's a icon. After having it for 4 years, they finally decided to let me do a little work on it. Now we're trying to restore it. We just got the roof done on that side, and we're doing the windows and awnings, and right now we're on the awnings.
Melee.